What's up, guys? Welcome to the Silver Pre-Show. If you missed the Bronze Pre-Show or any of the Bronze videos, check out the ladder climbing playlist on YouTube. It has those videos, this videos. It's going to have all the upcoming videos too. If you did miss it, what we covered in the Bronze Pre-Show and Bronze in general was how to use your normals to intercept your opponent as well as anti-air and just the simplest of simple KI combos. Today we're going to be talking about combo breakers. We're going to keep it pretty simple today too. So, as a silver player, you should understand, begin to understand how to combo break. And I think at this level, the main thing you're going to want to break is heavy auto doubles and certain shadow moves. So heavy auto doubles with every character look kind of like this. Those are the heavy punch, heavy kick. Very, very slow, very beefy, very chunky. They take a long time to complete, and they're very easy to break, which means they're also counter breaker bait. We'll get into that a little later, but these all look pretty much the same. The only character whose auto doubles are different than anybody else is Aganos, whose auto doubles are just big, too slow hitting things. They're the exact same speed. They're just one animation, right? And TJs, who are even slower than the other characters. So it doesn't get much easier to break than heavy auto doubles, right? And that's very easy. To practice breaking that with any character, just go into training mode, see what they look like. You can try it out. If you want to practice breaking just that character in general, you kind of have to play against it in a live match. I mean, there's not really another way to do it besides going into training mode, setting the CPU up, and just having him do combos. But the thing is, he won't always do combos on you. He'll sometimes do like throws or fireballs. See, there's some heavy auto doubles to break. Sometimes he'll counter break you. He'll do all kinds of crazy stuff. That's opener ender. That's why you can break that. But yeah, he won't always do combos, but he'll do all kinds of stuff. So those are some heavy auto doubles. Those are some medium auto doubles. You get the idea. You get to practice breaking stuff. If you want to practice breaking shadow moves, it's very easy in training mode, right? So what you do is you set the dummy to record, have him do an opener right into a shadow move, and just have him do it a couple times, right? I'll have him do it like one more time. Okay, so you just walk forward, eat the hit, and then you can practice breaking it. Now at first you probably won't know how to break it, but it's pretty easy once you get used to the rhythm. All the shadow moves hit the exact same every time. There are 5 hits, so it's pretty easy to get used to fancy breaks like that. Now, like I mentioned, since the shadow moves hit 5 times, there's a couple different kind of breakers. The first one you saw me do was called a 1, 2, 3, and that means I broke the first, second, and third hit of the shadow move. Something else you can do is a 1, 3, 5, which is the first, third, and fifth hit. A 3, 4, 5, which is the last 3 hits. 2, 4, 5, whatever you want to do, right? There's all different kinds of combinations. Now, learning those other ones, anything that's not 1, 2, 3, is usually pretty hard, right? It takes some time to get used to, and you have to really get used to that shadow move in particular. But, that's the more advanced stuff. You want to have unpredictable breaking patterns. So at first, learn how to do 1, 2, 3, but then you can move on to the advanced stuff. Now, if a character has multiple shadow moves, like Jago, then an easy way to do it is to go to recording, have him do, like, this wind kick super. We'll have him do this one. Go back to the wind kick. The sword again. And one more sword. So now we have all that recorded. We're just going to hit playback. And now you get to practice breaking stuff. So he's going to do the kick. Maybe you don't know how to break the kick. Well, I mean, maybe I do. But maybe you don't, right? So you don't get the kick, right? Well, and he's just going to keep going. And now you can practice this, right? So there's that one. So, you get to practice all these shadow moves back to back. Maybe you want to practice breaking just one part of it. So right there, yeah, I missed the 1, 4, 5 breaker on that. So now he gets. So I get to practice that. It's a pretty interesting way to practice it, and it's very consistent because shadow moves always hit the same. So yeah, that is how you practice breaking shadow moves in Killer Instinct. And that is our Silver Pre-Show. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It's time to hop into some matches and get to gold. So I'll see you guys there. What is up, guys? We're here with our silver climb. I just hopped on, and it actually just told us the summary of our bronze climb, which was 11-0 on our way to silver. We are at 0 points. I am a natural. That is the rank I am. So let's start our search. See if we can get ourselves our first match in silver. So I will keep things pretty much how they were in bronze. I'll probably break a little more than in bronze, because in bronze I let a lot of combos go. I didn't break a lot of things because a bronze player probably wouldn't know how to break that well, right? So I didn't want to do a lot of combo breakers. But now I will do probably a little bit more. Who should we play? We played a lot of different characters so far. I will play. We started with Thunder last time, huh? I'll play Orchid. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I don't have any colors with this account. Okay. Saber Wolf. Okay, so the main thing against the player who is pretty new like this is meaty attacks are very, very strong. If you guys don't know what that is, when I knock him down, I'll walk up to him and I will hit a button on his wake up. Now, he can't do anything about that button but block. That is the point of the meaty attack, right? Okay, so there's the meaty attack. You saw. He keeps getting hit. Okay. He didn't try to break any of that. You can see again, the meaty attacks just hit him. I'm just doing this combo because why not? So yeah, we just did a pretty simple combo, nothing fancy about it. Another one. So he finally blocked the meaty. I think he's realized that he has to block on his wake up now, but it might be a little too late for that. Okay. So there's that. Yeah, now you can see the importance of meaty attacks. I just walked up to him on his wake up and did a button that was timed perfectly to stuff everything, and that's what happens. So yeah, we didn't cover that in any of the tutorial videos because I think that's still a little advanced, but I thought I would just, you know, bring it up in this case and mention it a little bit. I think in our gold video we'll talk a little bit about our gold pregame. We'll talk a little bit more about meaty attacks, but just thought I'd put that idea out there in your guys' mind. Last time we also talked about how Killer Instinct combos work in general. And if you guys didn't see that, I definitely recommend checking that out because it is a pretty decent breakdown. Man, this guy is such a high rank. Why did I get a high level gold player? Okay, I'll play a character I know how to play. I'll play Maya because Maya is a character I'm very familiar with, so I'll play her. But I want to keep this very basic for you guys, but if we keep running into players who are high ranking like this, it's going to be a little bit difficult because I can't play basic and beat strong players at the same time, you know what I mean? It's hard for me to tone down my play, but beat good players at the same time. That's pretty difficult, but we'll try to keep it pretty simple still. Okay, I'll see how this goes. Maybe I won't need to get too crazy, but okay. So against Thunder, yeah, you saw Thunder try to wake up uppercut there. Against Thunder, meaty attacks that are low are a really good idea because Thunder's uppercut actually loses to low attacks. Is he gonna do the low? So, whoa! I don't know what that was all about. So as you saw there again, Thunder's uppercut loses the meaty low attacks, which is why again I did it. No block on that. I'm gonna do a cross-up setup here. That's pretty safe. Yeah. I'll just do a combo in between the rounds, not because of anything special, but because it doesn't really matter. I got some meter out of it. Yeah. So this person's obviously not blocking on their wake up. They're not blocking low on their wake up because they're trying to uppercut. Nice, good break. We'll anti-air. Again, same thing. This guy doesn't seem to be blocking low at all. He keeps trying to uppercut out of stuff. You gonna dash forward? Oh, I thought he was gonna dash out. Yeah, I was expecting that uppercut, which is why I jumped. Okay. Yeah, so again, meaty attacks really strong. For some reason, I guess they kept thinking that doing uppercut on their wake up was a good idea, but Thunder's uppercut doesn't have invincibility, which means you can do a move and it will beat the uppercut in most situations, which is what just happened right there. So yeah, again, Thunder's uppercut loses to meaty low attacks. I'm just reinforcing this because we just saw someone lose because they tried it over and over and over and they just refused to block low. So that is something to keep in mind. It's pretty simple like that. A lot of times at levels like silver or bronze, you'll run into people who have really bad habits like that, right? And then, you know, it's your job as a player to recognize those kind of things and kind of put a stop to it. You know what I mean? I feel like, isn't this the Saberwolf we played earlier? I'll play Jago. I'll play color 1 because the other color is like really bright yellow, and I don't like it. There might not actually be a ton of what's it called? Okay. Whoa! Where was my uppercut? Dang it! Nice, that was a good break on the heavies right there. Got some meter right there. Again, I don't know if he is just guess breaking. I think that's what it is. Oh, whoops, I mistimed my attack right there. I think he's just guess breaking again because when I did stuff, you could see that he wasn't breaking it consistently. Well, that was a light. I tried to break the light, but I didn't get it. Whoa, I messed that up. That was the mediums, but he instinct canceled it, so yeah, I got locked out. So I instinct popped with Jago, which means I shoot 2 fireballs instead of 1. And I also gain life back if any of these fireballs hit my opponent. Oh, whoops, I messed up the combo there. So I'm just going to walk up and do overhead. Wow. Again, you saw, I think this is the same guy from before, right? Who never blocked on his wake up. Like, I just did meaty attacks and they hit every single time. Pretty sure that was the same guy. All we have learned so far is that meaty attacks are very strong against people who don't like to block. And I think this is going to wrap up the first part of our climb here. This climb is going to be attached to the pre-show because last time I was going to do the same thing, but I did the climb a little too long. And I feel like this is a good thing to stick to the pre-show, not only because the people we ran across lost to pretty basic things as well. So this is going to be stuck to the pre-show. The second part of this will be the rest of the climb. I mean, I don't know if I can do 800 points in one thing. It's going to be pretty hard, but we'll try. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the pre-show and the first part of our climb. I'll see you guys again soon with the rest of it, all the way up to gold, and should be a good time. So see you guys.